Welcome back to CSEC English Made Easy. Today we're looking at the types of persuasive writing. Now let us begin. Now, in looking at the types of persuasive writing, we're looking at it in the context of the CSEC English A papers 1 and 2. Paper 1 being the multiple choice paper, paper 2 being the extended writing paper. So for paper 1, you often see persuasive writing in the form of the comprehension passages that are on the paper. Now, what type of persuasive writing you might encounter? You might encounter an advertisement or a persuasive passage or essay, or a speech or a letter to the editor in which you will read, you will critique. When I say critique, I mean analyze, and you will answer the questions attached. For paper 2, once again, this is the extended writing on the CSEC English A paper 2. Section D is considered to be the persuasive/argumentative section. And so if you want more information about the persuasive/argumentative essay in terms of explaining what it is, go back to the first video in this series. Now for this section, you might be asked to write a persuasive or argumentative essay. You might have to write a speech. And for this section, we know letter to the editor is a possibility. Now, when we talk about persuasive writing, we need to look at the features of the persuasive/argumentative writing. When we talk about it, we have to remember that it must be convincing. The aim, the purpose of this type of writing is to convince your audience, your reader. And in order to do so, we use our persuasive techniques. The persuasive technique that, of course, we cannot go without is the use of authority. And when we say the use of authority, we are talking about using someone from the particular field that you're looking at to legitimize your argument. So you might, if you're talking about COVID, you might use a well-known doctor, or maybe the CDC, or someone that is seen as a leader in the field, so that whenever you mention that person, the reader, the audience will say, oh yes, that person agreed. Okay, so then it must be true. All right. Then you have to remember, as always, when we're writing, we need to be concise, we need to be clear, and we need to ensure that we're not repeating ourselves, that it makes sense. You must present your arguments in clear, well-defined ways, and you have to take into account your audience that you're writing to. So you need to bear in mind the age, the education, and the interest, so that when you're writing, whatever you write is directed at your audience. Always remember, when we're writing the persuasive/argumentative essay, we need to always remember that your major purpose is to convince/persuade, right? And so when we look at your writing style, the word choice, how you write, it needs to be formal. You need to always remember to include your persuasive devices. When we look at grammar, your grammar needs to be precise. It needs your organization needs to be logical. The reader should be able to follow what you have written, and so that whenever you're presenting your argument, it is clear. And so if it is clear, it is more impactful, and the purpose that you're writing for will be achieved. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. Please look out for our next video in which we dive into persuasive techniques. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.